Now, joining me to take a look at this year's team are two women in the ICT and tech industry, Phebean Oluwagbemi, an audio engineer and production manager and co-founder Audio Girl Foundation. What does the 2022 team access and safety mean to you as a woman, particularly in the audio and ICT space?
Thank you so much. That's actually a very great question. What does access and safety mean to me as a woman? I think it's a given, actually. Access to equal opportunities and also a safe space to be able to work freely as a woman, irrespective of my gender, a gender equal space where I can be able to freely do what I want to do as a woman in ICT and a woman in music technology and a woman working as an audio engineer. So I feel like this is one of the things that we've been working on for so long. And I think right now it's not just all about talking about it, but I think the major, I'm so glad that that's like the major focus, because it's all about access to opportunities, access to education, access to resources that can help build up a woman who has a career in ICT or in music technology, like myself, and also just creating a safe space, actively creating a safe space that inspires women to, continue in this career.
Phebean, I'd like you to talk about the gap, really, between the people that are filling this job. You have more men than women. How far have we come and how further can we go?
So I'm going to talk about it in the area of music technology and music business, because that's where I work in. And ICT plays a major role when it comes to music technology, because it's a digital age. Whatever we use to create and to do our job as music creators is purely technology. And when it comes to women in music tech and in audio engineering, we still have a long way to go. Before I started Audio Girl Foundation, we realized that there was about just less than 1% of women in the industry working as music producers or music technologists, music audio techs, or audio engineers. And I feel like the gap is because of lack of awareness and lack of access to resources and information. But I think in a way we've come a long way, because back then when we started in 2018 was just Audio Girl Foundation. But recently, more women who were taking up space in the industry are springing up to get more involved in getting more women into the industry. And I think these are exciting times, because it's the digital age and access to information is now much more, accessible, is much more available to women and to girls. And I feel like, except for the issue of our economic instability, where a lot of young girls don't have access to, enough internet or have money to even get internet. But I feel like we still have a long way to go when it comes to convincing both parents and also educators to see how they can begin to improve.
What opportunities are available for, let's say, an African girl who seeks to use ICT to enhance her audio production skills?
Okay, so talking about opportunities, I think right now there are a lot of foundations that are going in the route of training and creating network and support for women who want to go into audio technology. And I'm going to cite my foundation as one example. Audio Girl Africa is filling up the space of getting more young women, inspiring young women, especially in high school and also in the university between the age of 16 and 35, to giving them opportunities to learn some of these skills, especially when it comes to music technology, and also how to use the digital audio workstations that we use to create music, and also to create some of this, also when it comes to handling live shows, live sound engineering. And I think that one of the major opportunities for women right now is access to education, which most of this foundation are trying to do, and which is one major area where we are focusing on, because I believe that when women have access to information and resources, there's no barrier, there's no limit to what they can actually do when it comes to this area.
Yeah, I was going to ask you what your message would be. I think that sums it up perfectly. Thank you very much, Phebean, for speaking with us.